with him. Might want to tell him to go out there, guide him because where they're turning around.
I think that question was there, and then he said that he could see fine. He was pretty sure it was a driveway turn around.
And I mean, I think the problem you have is a lot of times when we got through it too, mostly we have, the other ones providing patient care at the time on the end. Is that what it was?
No, at this point, they hadn't made it there. They were still trying to get there. But they had law enforcement behind them, and law enforcement was trying to turn around, and so wasn't us. So in the mix, both our truck and the cruiser both went in the same creek bank to turn around. It just happened our truck so much larger that when it came off, when it come back up over the bank, that the bumper drug and it hit, then it off.
I didn't know there was any road like that in Dr. County.
Very few, very few.
They got off the 50.
Yeah.
What's the story on 607 now? Alternator on it?
Yeah, we had an alternator, and then we had to order the other alternator because it's got the same mileage on it as that one. When Dills put the alternator on those trucks, the original alternators was on the old motor. They checked them and said they was fine. However, what had happened was that the bearings had seized up and it locked up, and that's what caught fire on the alternator. The bearings were locked up, so they seized one. That's what caused it. It's back in service. It was back in service the next day.
The ambulance has got down now.
Just the one. The 605.
Cross your fingers on 607.
Yeah. So far, it's, I mean, with the new motor and stuff, it's running good. The air system's working on it, so it's going pretty good. Staffing is coming back at the par. We've had to replace a couple of them, moved on to bigger and better things. So we've almost got all the staffing back up to full ranks. I got some stuff on the buildings. We'll get to advertising. I guess we'll get the advertising part as far as wanting signage and stuff in the front of the building. Would that be under advertising, or you want that under directory?
I mean, part of your report, I guess.
Okay. We called around. I called 3 different places. I called Hard Barter Signs, and I also called one in Clarksburg. And the only one that responded back to me was Signs for Less, which is the one that they labeled the Trailblazer. And for a 24 by 108 inch aluminum sign with basically over this door, Dodger, East County Ambulance Authority, we're looking at $95 per sign. That's non-reflective, and then there's a $250 installation fee. If you want reflective lettering, where when lights hit it reflects off, it'll be $145 per sign, and still a $250 installation. So I would like the board to consider that.
Okay, you went real fast. $95?
Yeah, you can just have
Okay,
that.
okay.
$95 for non-reflective and $145 for reflective. And it's got the standard plate signs. So when I talked to Lewis said everything had to be exact, so we went ahead and got exact sizes of exactly what it was going to be, so the Hard Barters and the other one could give us an exact estimate, but no one else responded except for them. So,
Now, is this one sign, or you
no,
there'll
there'll be
4 different signs?
4 different signs.
So $400 plus a $300.
Yeah, per sign. Yes, $95 per sign plus $250 to put it up.
So it's like $800 basically.
For
250.
650.
Wait a minute, Randy, you got 4 signs you're going to put up.
Right, at $95 a piece or $145 a piece.
And then, how much did you say to install?
$250.
And that's for the whole
That's
4?
for all of
Just
them.
one?
That's for all of them.
That's for all of them.
Was there a reason why you didn't price one sign that would be central across the front of the building?
Didn't think about it. I kind of like the idea of having it over top of each bay because the length of it would line up because with Stone Doddridge out, they pretty much come across and there'd be a break, ambulance to the break, authority. So it broke up actually right across the front of the building. Actually, I thought it looked nice. So, I mean, we could put them all together, but it's just a matter of more aluminum and more cost. This way here, it's just the cost of each individual.
But it would only be $95 for the sign, right? I mean, if you
No.
put a bigger sign up there,
No,
with
'cause-
smaller letters,
No, but then each piece of metal, so if you're paying for the aluminum, that's going to be your expensive part. Because you don't want to just take a stick of letters the outside of the building, because it's going to groove the contour of the building, plus the rain and stuff, get in behind it and break it away from the building. So you got the aluminum.
well, I don't want
So
to speak on things that don't look good. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is if you get one smaller sign, stick it in the middle,
would it be just $95 then? You're talking more letters, and you're talking a longer piece of aluminum.
Talking about smaller letters on the sign. How big is the letters on this sign?
It says right there.
No, it doesn't say what size the
It says the
lettering
size
would
of
be.
aluminum.
Right,
I have to
right.
find out.
Yeah, I would like more options than just reflective or non-reflective. I would like to know what size the lettering would be. Can I write on this? Okay. And then, if you get from him, a price for the same size lettering on a single sign, and what that size would end up being and what the cost would be, and if it would be less to install because you're only installing one, then we can compare 4 versus 1. And some variations maybe
On the
even
size.
in the size of the lettering,
that's what I
yeah.
was gonna say. Some variation of the size of the lettering.
Apparently I wouldn't get free estimates on this until you get in my opinion, until you get more or less a price on it. And then the board decides on what direction they want to go, if it's 1 or 4.
Right, well, I tried getting people to respond back, and like I said, hard barters, I've called 3 times, no response.
Before they do that, Clarksburg, are they out of bed?
I don't think that's what you call.
I think self-sign is still in business, yeah.
Different signs there in Stonewood, have a sign place there.
They call Hickman's.
There are a lot of places that are still doing signs.
Okay.
We don't have to worry about the 3 bids, you find out exactly what you want, and then all 3 have to bid on the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, but they can all 3 bid on
Well,
what
it's not a
we
bid,
tell
it's
them.
an estimate.
Well, an estimate, right.
I hate to mince words, but there's a big
Yes,
difference
there
between the
is.
two.
Right. Okay, so we'll get some different variances and then come back to the board meeting with different variances and different sizes and different, all the way across like this.
Now that aluminum, you talk about the aluminum sign, that has nothing, no lighting or anything on it.
No. No. But when you look in front of this building, with our lights that we have in each spot right there in the middle, it lights up in front of the building. Plus our dusted on light, it's pretty well lit up.
But if it's a reflective sign, then as people are driving, if we choose to go that route, then it'll be highlighted by their headlights and they'll see it.
You didn't offer any neon.
No, I went cheap, as cheap as I could go.
Curve it out.
Let's table that, until we get more information.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not even going to mention that.
You're hiding here now.
I'm not hiding nothing, it's cameras, but I ain't even going to ask for them.
Okay.
Because I want to put cameras up to keep an eye on the parking lot and the building and supplies.
Security
Yeah.
cameras.
Have we had any kind of problems?
Nothing major, no. I mean, a little bit of stuff here and there, but nothing major. I mean, just simple little things, nothing major. Just more for prevention than anything else.
So it's your shotgun.
So,
No.
let that slide right now. But anyway, on the bollard covers for outside in front of the building.
The what?
The bollard covers. The pipes that are in the ground, back into the building, they're called bollards.
Bullards?
Yeah, you'll have to spell it here. I've got it. It's B-O-L-L-A-R-D. We talked about painting them, but they are metal and you're going to have to keep sanding, you're going to have to keep painting them every year. These are like what Walmart puts on top of their poles. It just slides over. It's a poly cover and you don't have to keep repainting it. And if they bump it, it just pops back out. So it ain't going to hurt it any. But for what we need, we're looking at $37.95 each. And for 9 of them, we're looking at a total cost of $341.55 plus shipping. And I've got this, if you guys look at, you can see what they look like. And
Do they come in colors?
Flickers, corridors, and
yeah,
Right.
down the other end to keep it from hitting the corner of the building.
Oh, okay. how we get the money.
So,
So it keeps running into the side of the building.
and if we want, we can take and fill those poles with gravel if we want to, or even get some Sackcrete pour in and make them more sturdy, but they're 4 into the ground already. So half the pole is down below ground, so if they hit that and bend it, they've had to come back at a pretty good pace to bend that pole. But that would make it easier to keep up with, and it would have a reflective at the tops when they back in. That has something to reflect on to make sure they stay within the perimeter.
Are they the same price no matter what you buy, pretty much? There was-
It's the size that the prices vary, and because these are so large and 6-inch diameter, you have to have at least a 7-inch over top of them. And we talked about,
Are they reflective?
Stripes.
we've got a reflective band at the top of you. Here you can see there's like 2 reflective bands at the top of them. And then it would be the yellow or the blue, whatever, the board wanted to go with, put on the front of it. But that's just an idea.